to total mobility. Half an hour of deep stretching. We are on day 5 today, aka the snake on the thumbnails. Now, in here we're using these PVC pipes for just a few of the movements. One of which is purely for balance, okay? We're doing some hip rotations. So at home, I'm sure you've got multiple things you can use just to steady yourself with. So that's fine. Our first one is the Cuban rotation. We're going to be using it for that as well. But look, just mimic the movement, hands free, and it's almost as good, okay? So you'll be fine if you haven't got anything like this. Right, 2 minutes on each stretch we're doing. Start and up, work our way through. Breathe in and out through the nose all the way. Relax into each stretch. Let the body give, let the body go. You're the other end of the scale from Total Fitness. Lots of muscle contraction, we want the opposite. We want it to relax. You probably live your everyday life here. Total Fitness, your muscles contracting go here. We want to go the other way. So let those fibers release. Okay, 2 minutes on it. We're going to start with some Cuban rotation. We're going to take the shoulders through their fullest range. Again, try and relax. Stay nice and soft. Big deep breaths as you go. Fill your lungs as you go up. Empty the lungs as you move down. Okay, I'll begin now. Just set that timer. 2 minutes on each side. Hands in line with your elbows. Pull as high as you can. Keep in contact with the torso. Fill the lungs. Roll the shoulders over. Turn it over. Take it back as far as you can. While keeping the elbows in that same airspace. Bring the bar down. Exactly the way you came. And then push it back. Empty the lungs at the bottom. Fill the lungs. Empty. Keep those elbows in exactly the same airspace as you turn it over and turn it back. The elbows only move in this portion. They stay where they are, look. So that's, do not move from that spot until only when the bar's in contact do the elbows change airspace. Last one, nice and high. Turn it over. Okay, right, moving to hips. Another active stretch here. So we're taking our hips to the fullest range possible. That's going to be really good for me because I've been a bit of a hip injury these last few days. Okay, so we're going to hip flexion. So move it up. Horizontal extension. Move it out. Rotation. Exactly what it says on the tin. Extension. Squeeze the glute, move the leg back. And then finally flexion again. This time, a little bit higher if you can. And then move it back into extension. Back out, back the way you came, turn it back over, back to the start. Just keep doing that in your own time. Don't rush it. This would have been unthinkable for me yesterday morning. Shows you the power of the 3: stretch, strengthen, manipulation. Loads of foam rolling across the front, back, side, hip. Loads of stretching, mobility work like this, and some light exercise, but much lighter than normal. Between those 3, it's amazing what can be achieved in 24 hours. Last 30 seconds. feel it on the hold inside. You will feel the muscles working on this one. It's a very active stretch. Okay, switch. Stabilise through this side. Yeah, it's quite tiring today. I've done a lot of leg work in the class beforehand. Exactly the same. Flexion. Horizontal extension. Rotation. Extension. Flexion. And then reverse the movement. Such a good hip move because one side you're stabilising and one side you're mobilising and vice versa. So you're getting the best of both worlds with this one. You're almost there. Okay. Close to one side, we're coming down now into splits, front splits. We did it yesterday, we're doing it today, just 2 minutes. Start lunge position, straighten the front leg, if you can. If you need to get back a bend back in it, that's fine. Feel free to use the blocks, of course, yeah, everyone else. Hands down either side of the front leg, and then proceed then to work in that range. Front leg forward, back leg back. And just see what you can get out of it over this 2 minutes. Edging. Back. Millimetre by millimetre. Gently. Put a little bit of movement in if you want to, just side to side. I feel it helps me just get that extra bit of depth. Get that one side there. All movement though should be very slow and gentle. Slowly transition. Take your time in that transition. Lunge position, follow the steps. Straighten the front leg, arms down by the side. And then proceed to lengthen out as much as you can. most there. You can just start to slowly maneuver yourself out into the frog. Basically a wide child's pose. So, this way on your mat, take your knees out as wide as you can comfortably get them. Ankles in line, gently press back the heels, hips towards your heels. Nice and steady then. Get as low as you can with your chest as well. Imagine just trying to get the whole of your body as close to the ground as you can. So real deep hip stretch now. Slowly, very slowly, come back to tabletop, hands and knees. Okay, cat-cow. All out the spine, so spine extension, aka cow. Look ahead, fill the lungs, extend the spine, and then breathe out. Empty the lungs, flex the spine. Fill the lungs. Empty the lungs. Keep doing that with bits of lost music. I'm just going to try and get that back on. 2 seconds. Keep going with that cat-cow. Fill the lungs, empty the lungs. Last 30 seconds. Just hold it there. Okay, for some reason I can't get these. Never mind, we're going to go to full hip then now. So you can do that tall, hands on glutes, pull the shoulder blades and the elbows together. Okay, or you can go stage further. Okay, which is all the way down to full extension. Okay, sitting on the heels, Extend the hips further and further and further back. Okay, until eventually you come all the way down. Don't worry where you are on that scale, just try to improve over time. Try and relax as much as possible. Last 30 seconds. Slowly bring yourself back. We're going to utilise these poles again in here. At home, if you haven't got anything like this, that's fine. So you put your hands at your temples like that. But you're going to sit like this with your legs as straight and as flat to the ground as you can. Hey, don't worry if there's a bit of a bend. Okay, really bring your knees out here like this. Then empty the lungs and twist as far as I can. Spinal rotation. Try and keep the crown of my head facing the ceiling. Empty the lungs. And fill the lungs to centre. Empty the lungs, go the other way. Seconds. Almost there. And slowly ease off that one. Hip roll to the sides, so you're working on spinal mobility again, this time though from the middle down. So, lying down, arms out, stretched. Tuck the knees, get them stacked. Again, you let them roll over one side. And then I'm going to look over this side of my shoulder. Try to keep those legs as close together as I can. Don't worry though if you're more like this, it's okay. It's only going to get better. Look over that shoulder. And just feel your body opening up. Right through the shoulder into the spine, rib cage and spine and into the hips. from stacked, look over this shoulder. Fill the lungs, empty the lungs, relax. Almost there. Okay, and on to our final stretch, which is the thoracic wall stretch, and then we're going to relax on the wall. So, just 2 minutes today. So remember, this one is a very, very harsh stretch. Very harsh. Opens up the whole of the body, right the way through. Now, if you're a beginner, go further away from the wall. Equally, if you're more advanced, you want to get closer to really open things up. Get closer. Arms length to the start. And literally, just going to be this from there, letting open the shoulder. Get much closer. Elbows length. This is very tough. And then more or less head to the wall then is even tougher. So, something like this. Our final stretch. Forty-five seconds. Almost there. Okay, slowly, ease yourself out. Run over just slightly if you want to stay and do a few minutes. Legs to the wall, I'll be doing it so. Legs at 90 degrees. All we're going to do now is relax for a few minutes. Arms outstretched. Just let all that oxygen-rich blood flow through the body without gravity resistance. And just fill yourselves with oxygen. And imagine every muscle fibre is relaxing. This is resetting the endocrine system, the nervous system. And it'll leave you feeling great. Just switch off. And slowly wake yourself up by drawing those circles with your toes. And one last big stretch back to the arms with a big breath in. And bring yourself back. Lovely. Sorry about the music there today. Lost the Bluetooth connection with the main speakers. So we're back tomorrow, run through the jungle. This is the Total Fitness. It's It's a classic finish of that one. So we'll be back with day 6, 3-minute stretches tomorrow on Total Mobility. See you for one and or both. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for subscribing. Have a great day.